Right now, the biggest threat to removing Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 is not APC. It is the fight that is happening in the opposition itself. Because as we speak, Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, and Rabiu Kwankwaso are all moving in almost different directions. Yes, you heard me. And if this continues, 2023 will repeat itself again. Listen to me carefully. Here's the situation. There's a serious pressure right now on Atiku to step down so that a stronger united opposition can emerge. Some people say let Obi run. Others are saying Atiku has tried. He has to run. Now you have Kwankwaso in the middle, who is not really that loud, but now on paper, it's looking like a strategy, right? But in reality, there's a confusion. Point one. Let's break these things down. Point one. The unity that never happened before. Let's discuss it. If these three men had come together earlier, this would have been a completely different conversation. Think about it. Obi has youth support. Kwankwaso has the north. Atiku has structure, a political godfather. Together, they become a serious force. But the problem is simple. Nobody wants to step down. Obi wants to run. Atiku wants to run. Let's look at point two. Ego and strategy. This is where things is really getting complicated because this is no longer about winning election. It's about who becomes the president, who controls the party, who takes the final decision. Obi supporters are believing Obi should have the momentum. Obi should go forward. Atiku's camp also believing he has earned the right after running several times. He should still run. Kwankwaso is there, but they are silent, but there's still an urge to run as well. So instead of unity, it is silent competition we are having amongst the ADC party. Point three, internal crisis inside the parties. Even beyond the individuals, there's an issue in the parties themselves. The People Democratic Party is dealing with internal division. The African Democratic Congress is also facing leadership struggles. So even if they face APC, they are already battling themselves. They can never win. Yes. Point four, the 2023 mistake can happen again. This is the most dangerous part. If you check 2023, Atiku ran, Obi ran, Kwankwaso ran. What happened? The votes were divided. It made it very easy for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to amass his own votes. If you add the three of them their votes, Tinubu wouldn't have won. Now, fast forward to today. Instead of them correcting the mistake, they are slowly walking back into the same thing that happened. Reality check. Let's check this thing carefully. Let's be honest. If this continues, APC does not even need to stress because a divided opposition is already a weak opposition. You cannot be fighting internally and expect to defeat a united front like APC. Right now, that's exactly what is happening. What do you think will happen next? At this point, there are only three possibilities, three outcomes. Option one, they agree and present one candidate. Option two, they negotiate. One of them picks president, one of them picks vice president. Obi, Kwankwaso, or any other, which I don't know if it will be possible. Option three, everybody should just go their separate ways so that Tinubu will just become our president next year. You already know the result. That is it. There's no need to argue about it. So, the truth is, Nigerians are not just watching who will win. We are watching who will sacrifice. Because sometimes the biggest obstacle to change is not the ruling party. It is even in the opposition itself. If you check, APC is also a coalition. AMPP, AC, and the likes. So let me ask you, if you had the power to decide, who would you ask to step down? Would it be Obi? Would it be Atiku? I'm not mentioning Kwankwaso's name really loudly because Kwankwaso has not really been loud about it. The main loud names are Obi and Atiku. So who do you think should step down so that they can defeat Tinubu in 2027? Or do you think this is a lost battle already? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.